Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Frank. Today it's all about squid. I want to show you how to best cook squid and present it, okay? So today we're going to be doing salt and pepper squid, and we're going to be serving for simple rocket salad, cherry tomatoes, okay? With a bit of onion and a bit of carrot also, okay? So let's get the ball started. The onion, we only need about half an onion. We follow the contours. When you're preparing salads, the best way to cut onions is actually the Asian style, Asian cut. I'll show you why. Okay, this particular knife I have, this is a Japanese knife. This is a Kamagata Usuba. It's actually original to Kansai Sakai Ward in Japan. Okay, traditionally you would cut the onion this way. Okay, for cooking that's fine, but for salads I would go this way. Nice and thin. That's it. Put it in your bowl. Carrot, just a bit of color. I only need about half a carrot at the most. We're going to do a very, very fine julienne. So what we need to do is with the carrot, square it off, roll, cut. Here you go. What we need to do is just nice and thin. That's it. And then fan it out like you would a pack of cards. And then straight down. Safety first. That's it. So the carrot's done. Okay. Better always to leave the carrot in a bit of water so it just comes back to life. I've got two types of squid here, or calamari I should say. The larger one is southern calamari. Okay. So this is local squid, or family name is squid, but it's actually calamari. Difference between squid and calamari is the squid has much more elongated body, and these fins usually actually look like an arrow tip. So when it's wider and when the fins are much broader, they're actually calamari. So this is southern calamari. So what we're going to do is very simple, just gently pulling the head out. Try not to rupture the ink sac. That's the ink sac, just like that. And where we need to actually cut just below the eyes. And over here you have the mouth, so you need to squeeze it out. And on that side you have the beak. See? Like a little parrot beak. This one, rubbish. Okay. Now, to remove this skin, all we need to do is remove the fins first, okay? The fins are a little bit tougher. You can actually cook them if you need to, or if you want to. And there's a quill here we need to take out. Just peels off, just like that. What I like to do is this bit here, I just like to trim it off a bit. A little bit tough there. Now, tentacles, best part of the animal to eat. So I like to cut in half. Cut in half again. Just like that. Okay. That's ready to eat. We need to open this up, clean the inside. This is actually symmetrical, this animal, so you need to see where the seam is. The seam is just there. And all we do is scrape. It's ready. We're going to score these, but we'll do them later, after we finish with the other smaller squid. Okay, these ones are a little bit smaller. We're going to cook this a little bit differently, but the method is the same. Pull it out. Okay. Just beneath the eyes, we cut. Sorry, looked the wrong way. The beak. Yeah. I'm just going to rinse these later on, once they're all cleaned. Okay, our squid's all nice and cleaned. Okay, all we need to do now is to score them. So, what I like to do is use a fairly long knife, like the sashimi knife I have. Okay, you need to, when you're scoring the squid, firstly, you score the inside. The reason why we score is, one, it helps tenderize. If you're using any marinades or any flavoring, it actually penetrates through. And secondly, it helps with the curling. Okay. So I like to just straight down, nice and close. There we go, as you can see. Okay, that's one. All right, our squid is ready. Now, time to cut them. I like to just cut them to triangular bits, okay? Depending on the size, 3-4 from each, okay? Put them straight into the corn flour mix. Now this one here, I'm going to cook separately. So I've thrown a couple of tentacles in there. In the meantime, while the oil is heating up, in here, this is for my another recipe, I have here egg white. I got egg whites, I got 2 egg whites here. So what I'm going to do is just whisk it until it's soft peak. Now, guys, when you're whisking, important to keep your elbow attached to your body. Let the wrist do the work. The moment you release your elbow, all the pressure goes onto your shoulder, and before you know it, your shoulder will start burning and you can't continue. Doing it this way, you can do this all day without even getting tired. Notice how I'm holding the bowl like that? I'm actually making the egg whites come to the whisk rather than looking for the egg whites. And what I'm doing, I'm not actually stirring, I'm actually punching it and twisting it like a wave. So what I want to do is punch in air in there. No effort, you don't have to go crazy. It's already changing. Now the moment you stop this, what's going to happen is the liquid's going to separate. You need to re-whisk it. So always whisk it as you need it. Don't whisk it too far ahead. There you go, soft fix. Just leave that there like that. Okay, our oil is ready. Just going to drop in our squid. You only need to cook the squid for about 2 minutes. Depending on the size, you know, anywhere from 2 minutes to 3 minutes. The longer you cook it, the tougher it'll become. This is the traditional way of cooking and serving salt and pepper squid. Done. Just in there. Okay. It's called salt and pepper squid for a reason. Salt and fresh cracked pepper. Plate that up, and I also knocked up some, made some aioli earlier. Okay, so aioli is basically mayonnaise, confit garlic, a little bit of lemon juice, and fresh cracked pepper, and a bit of seasoning to taste, salt to taste. Okay, it should be rich, should be tangy, should be a little bit. You should actually nice and rich too. So a little bit of rocket, not too much. Onion. A little bit of a carrot, a bit of cherry tomatoes, again salt, or you can just serve it with vinaigrette. I like to use always lemon juice with seafood. Okay, and extra virgin olive oil, not too much, just gently mix and massage. Always dress your salad right at the end when you need it. Just there in the corner. These bad boys on top. And the cherry tomatoes for color and contrast. Tender, succulent squid. Tentacles on top. Go. There you go. Traditional salt and pepper squid. So the secret, guys, is corn flour. Always cook your squid in corn flour. You get that really buttery, rich flavor. Do not overcook your squid. And most importantly, use only fresh cracked pepper. That's the secret. And always serve for a good quality aioli. Please make the aioli yourself, don't buy it from the stores. Now we're gonna step on to the second recipe. This actual recipe suits larger squid. Like if you are a fisherman, you catch, nice sized calamari of Sydney or wherever, or Melbourne or anywhere in the world. This actually suits the larger calamari. Because what we're gonna do is we're going to coat it in this mixture. I'll tell you what's inside. And then back into the egg mix, back into the flour mix, so double coated, double drenched. Now in my flour mix here, I have equal amounts of, let's say 1 cup corn flour, 1 cup self-raising flour. Then you put any spice of your choice. I put cumin, I put a bit of turmeric, I put chili flakes, I put cayenne pepper, I put fresh cracked pepper and lots of salt and paprika. Okay, you can put anything in there you want. So again, this is a salt pepper, but a spicier, more like a spicy pepper squid recipe. Done. Okay, squid goes in, legs go in. Always important to keep an eye on your oil. See, I'm always turning it down, turning it up, okay? Because we're pausing, we're talking, and if you have the oil constantly running, and unlike commercial fryers where they have a thermostat, these don't have a thermostat, so you're going to end up actually burning the oil if you don't keep an eye on it. Into our egg mix. I actually did this recipe when I went up to see a mate, Simon Christidis, if you're watching. We caught a very nice calamari, off the Gold Coast. Turn it back down. And I thought, okay, how am I going to cook this? So I thought of this recipe. The egg yolks, I made the mayonnaise, and the egg whites, I used it for the actual crumbing station. And I heard his son, actually no, so I heard my friend son actually say, this is the best salt and pepper squid I had in my life. This is coming from an 8-year-old. It was spicy, but it was bloody good, very nice. Worthwhile wearing a glove for this recipe, otherwise you'll be, in and out washing your hand. Okay, just make sure it's fully coated. There we go, one. This actual flour mix and the egg white recipe works on anything. Fish, chicken, prawns, you can use it on anything. Just elevates your dish. That's it. And again, cooks real fast. Look at that. The color is actually from the turmeric and the paprika. Just leave it there. Okay. And one more. So that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. And please, most importantly, leave a comment and let me know if you have any suggestions for the future or for next week's episode. There you go, bon appetit.